concluded. Questions without notice. The member for Rankin.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My questions to the Treasurer. Were jobs lost in every single state and territory in the first full fortnight after he cut JobKeeper?
The Treasurer has the call.
Well, Mr Speaker, I can confirm that 446,000 jobs have been created over the last 4 months, Mr Speaker, and the unemployment rate today is 6.9%. And what we have done is we have put in place $507 billion of economic support.
The Treasurer will resume his seats. The Manager of Opposition Business on a point of order.
Point of order, Mr Speaker, on direct relevance. It is hard to think of a more specific question. And while I appreciate rulings that they don't have to give a yes or no.
Members on my right. The Manager of Opposition Business has the call.
While I appreciate that a question can't demand a yes or no, to simply riff off anything relating to jobs is a long way from the specific way this question was asked.
Yes, I say to the Manager of Opposition Business, he makes a reasonable point. I was allowing the Treasurer a preamble, but this is a very, very specific question, and Manager of Opposition Business is right. It might invite a yes or no, but it can't demand a yes or no answer. But the Treasurer needs to be directly relevant to the question that's in the standing orders, or wind up his answer. The Treasurer has the call.
I can confirm that the unemployment ticked up to 6.9%, and that it is expected by Treasury and indeed the Reserve Bank to actually increase unemployment between now and the end of the year, up to around 8%, but by mid-next year, 7.25%. Now, Mr Speaker, the member for Rankin did refer to JobKeeper, and what was implicit in his question was the tapering, and actually explicit in his question was the tapering of JobKeeper. And I need to remind the House in that context that the tapering of JobKeeper has been supported and advocated by the Leader of the Opposition and by the honourable member for Rankin, Mr Speaker. And I repeat, as he said on ABC The Business, he was asked about how long the tapering should be, and he said, and I quote, "They should be looking at a kind of tapering," Mr Speaker. And I refer to the Leader of the Opposition when he was asked about would you extend JobKeeper and extend those increases.
The Treasurer is now moving way beyond what was a very specific question.
Mr Speaker, the question was put about the tapering of JobKeeper and the impact on jobs. And the message to those opposite is that we have seen the creation of jobs, but we've also seen a tapering in JobKeeper, which is something that those opposite have advocated for.